What is going on, people? It's damn well been a long time since I've done a video like this. I know it's been a long time, and I really only do these kind of videos every once in a blue moon where I feel as if the landscape, not just in gaming, but in YouTube changes. And I definitely, as of recent events, definitely feel that the landscape has changed. What's good, Holy? Damn, Holy is like always the first person here. Video game lover, great exposure, the regulars. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Probably give you guys about, excuse me, a good 20 minutes, maxing out at half hour here. But I definitely think we got a lot to talk about here because clearly a lot of people live online and have no social skills in the real world. That's just my understanding about it, just the way I perceive it. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Why this is could be a multitude of factors. I'm not going to get into it though. Maybe not now, but maybe later. So let everybody fill in real quick. Hit that like button, share it, favorite it, subscribe to it, share it, hit the bell. Let's get a couple more heads in here before we start getting ready to talk. A lot of double standards going around here on YouTube. A lot of people crying wolf here on YouTube. A lot of people acting really hypocritical here on YouTube, which in essence is really just another day here on YouTube. What's up, Nailbait? Nailbat. So before we even get into anything, how's everybody's summer? Is everybody having a good time? Is everybody ready for the 4th of July? Is everybody ready to have some fun next week? The beach, the sand, the cookouts, the fireworks, the chicks, the women, the food, the drinks. Is everybody ready to complain and cry on Twitter and YouTube? Because like last year, I launched off a bunch of fireworks and everything, and people were crying and complaining about the music, about the fireworks, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, dude, how y'all live your life complaining about somebody else's life? I mean, if there's too much fireworks, there's too little fireworks, there's too much music, there's too little music, there's too many people, there's not enough people, there's too many white people, there's not enough black people, there's too many girls, I feel like y'all complaining to complain. Planning to complain, and there's a firework right there. Good Lord. Sound like a cannon out there. Like a goddamn cannon. Oh, also, Spider-Man Far From Home. That'll be out next week. I'll be sure to check that out. Dark Star Angel probably won't get into Take-Two. That'll be a weapon wheel thing. But Jabari Jones is completely right. You cannot please anybody because I could be butt-ass naked with Beyonce, Rihanna, whoever, and I'm pretty sure people will find a way to complain. Now, I would say R.I.P. Etika, and I have said R.I.P. Etika, but the problem is this. I feel like every time somebody passes, it's my fault. Damn, I said R.I.P. to a man, and I'm getting attacked for it. I said, good God. Some doozies out there. I said R.I.P. to that man. The other guy, the guy that used to work for Nintendo, that man. And I got attacked for that too. Yeah, everything is Bond's fault, but one thing that's pretty wild is this, like, I'll never understand how you can hate somebody, detest somebody, not like somebody so much that you will use a cold body. Not even funeral services haven't even happened. The man isn't even in the ground, but yet already you're using a man. Yeah, that you're using a body as ammunition to fight another man over the internet. Like, Sometimes I wonder who raises you people. Who does that? You got people that were clowning this guy, teasing him, making fun of him, then attacking me. And I'm like, wait, what? Y'all were just teasing this guy, making memes on this guy, making fun of this guy. I don't even make any mentions about this man other than I feel like he needed help, which I thought should be pretty obvious to everybody. But y'all spent all this time and energy teasing him, and yet as soon as he's gone, you then turn around and use him as ammunition to attack me. And this isn't the first time people have used a man passing as ammunition to attack others, and it's absolutely disgusting. It's pretty cringe. It's terrible. You really have problems. And yes, I will say this. You really do have mental issues and emotional problems. You have problems conveying yourself properly when you use the passing of another man as ammunition to attack other people, whether in real life or online. That is straight up despicable. Let people say their condolences. Let people say their RIP. Move on. The fact that here's what's scary and absolutely detestable. None of these people had ever said one word to me in regards to that guy prior to a few days ago. And then that unfortunate event happens. And yet, all of these teenage avatar anime clowns just come out of the woodwork simultaneously? Is there a Discord where they all convene? Is there a giant party chat on PlayStation, a Steam chat, a Skype, a Discord, a White Room? It's definitely coordinated. And if it's not coordinated, it's pretty sad that people act in such a hive-minded way. Not one thing was ever linked to me, mentioned to me, talked to me in regards about this individual until a couple days ago. And then here come the floodgates opening. Like it's my fault. Like I did something wrong. Like saying RIP or, his friends need to reach out to him, get his family, people need help. That's wrong. And even funnier is the people that come out to attack you are the people that made fun of him, are the people that throw out racial slurs, are the people that throw out... Let me get a textbook definition because we don't want demonetizations. People were definitely throwing out the term, which means less advanced in mental, physical, or social development for one's age. Yes, that word. People are just throwing that word out casually. Like it's nothing. Like it's cool. I'm hoping that's firework at this point. But yeah, people are throwing that word around. Throwing around memes about him, calling him that, and then coming at me. And then when all the receipts come out about how, y'all can't complain about one thing if you yourself are doing it. Oh, but it's completely different. It's completely different. Which I don't understand how it's completely different. It's one thing if you attack somebody and they reply. It's another thing just to tease somebody and make fun of them. People, let me let you in on a little secret here. Why I have really no remorse for trash talking on the internet. Why I don't care for people's feelings. Why I don't care for how much I hurt others' feelings. Why I simply have fun and don't care, period. Because look, growing up, whether it's video games, baseball, basketball, backyard football. Once you step on the field of play and you start talking, you're fair game. You can't get up on the field and say, "Oh, you can't do that. I'm hurt." Or you can't do that. I'm emotionally distressed, or I'm not feeling well. Well, if you're not feeling well, you're injured, you're hurt, you're emotionally distressed, you're having problems at home, you're having problems at your job, you're having problems with your woman, your man, your pet, whatever. If you're going through some things, then why are you out in the field on the court playing and talking trash? And again, why I have no remorse is simple. I don't ever start with anybody. People start with me, and then I let the verbal attacks begin. See, that's why it's okay. Because if you attack me first, I don't have to worry about anything. Because I didn't pick this fight with you. You picked it with me. And I'm pretty sure there's laws of self-defense and stand your ground. So if you hit me, then it's mandatory that I hit you. But what I can't understand is, okay, you want to talk crap to me. You want to throw racial slurs at me. You want to use that R word that says that I am less advanced in mental, physical, or social development ways. You want to say that I have narcissistic personality disorder, which is funny because a lot of people say that, and I believe that's making fun of people with a so-called mental condition. But I digress. You can say whatever you want to me, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you're just a bunch of ones and zeros. You're not real people. You don't exist. You don't exist to be in my world. YouTube is nothing but an MMO. It's a massively multiplayer online game. And when you start the fight, that's cool. But my issue is this. If you want to start the fight, fine by me. But why do people cry and complain when they get hit back? I don't get it. They start talking all this good mess, all this good stuff, all that good crap. They start puffing their chest out. They feel good about themselves. They start talking to all their little faceless anime teenage trolls that look up naked child cartoons. That's what they get off to. Don't ask me. But then they ha ha and hee hee. But when you make fun of them back, they cry. They whine. They make excuses. They call you a bully. They say you crossed the line. Well, sir, I'm sorry. If you invaded my personal space and you come at me, again, hit me, and it's mandatory that I gotta hit you. Now, if I ever attacked anybody out of the clear blue, unprovoked, without them ever saying something stupid or mentioning me, then you have every right in the world to complain. But the problem you fools have is that's never happened. We can go down the list. The Truth Setting You Free, Glock Ninja, General G, The Digital Puppet, Hooge. Let's open up the irrelevant files here. Pyro 2000X. What was that other guy? Mr. J. Let's get into some of these videos. Zaire. K Mega. All those refugee camp people. Let's get into this. Let's see. The Nintendo guys. Because, you know, if I was critical of Nintendo, They all came at me. That was a problem. I didn't just start individually attacking people. The puppet setting you free. Who was that one guy, man? I'm approaching my 10-year YouTube anniversary in a couple months, people. Here we go. The irrelevant files. The Ash villain. Who was the guy that wanted to kill me with the sword? Zen Gamer. The Doll Baby, Mr. T. MVP, Deadly Messiah. What was the dude that drove the truck? Nate. Fat Gamer. Super Brothers. Infinite Retro. Zephyrnix. Let's keep going here. Patriot 7 Me. Huh. Anyway, you get the gist here right now, right? All these people came after me. You think I just sit up here online on Twitter, scouring YouTube for videos to people to attack? You think I just scour on Twitter looking for people to attack? No. Who was that one guy? The Kentucky Fried Drone. Yeah, he came at me too. I mean, listen, you literally think I spend my days on Twitter looking to attack just random people. You think I just spent my time on YouTube looking to attack random people? No, that's not what happened. It's people wanting to attack me because I said something about Nintendo, because I said something about their anime waifus, because I said something about PlayStation, because I said something about Xbox, because I said something about Steam, because I said something about the Epic Games Store, because Resurrection had a problem with his friend talking about how big of a gamer he was, but having no achievements to show of it. And we all know games have level progression achievements, which don't mean that you need to get every achievement that says kill 100 people, do 30 backflips, and get a headshot, but you get achievements for beating levels and finishing games, which you got exposed for. People don't like me and get upset because I simply speak my mind. And that's fine. It's okay. You can attack me. Makes you feel better. It's okay. But what I'll never understand is why you attack me and then defense mode kicks in and you start crying. Obi-Wan Plays. My man made videos on me and admitted he was trying to get clout, to get noticed, because that's what everybody wants to do. They want to try to be the 1 or the 0 that can get over on Bond. My man Obi-Wan Plays made videos on me, literally just trying to get my attention. When I clapped back and destroyed him, he flagged me. Hell, what's that girl Shokyo used to date? Nia. I made a video on her. Now, do you really think I just went out and like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to attack Nia. Absolutely not. Nia was saying some wild, crazy, and inaccurate things and talking some mess about me years upon years ago. So, I don't hate. I don't discriminate. I definitely obliterate. So she had to get that work. Period. And I've made this video 3 years ago. If you don't want none, don't start none. Y'all act like I'm Sauron from Lord of the Rings, just looking for people. Just look. No. Half the time people attack me, people are like, Bond, who is this guy making a video on you? Bond, why do you attack all these crazies? Who was that one guy in the CSAs? The heck was his name? He almost upset Crap Gamer in the beginning. I gotta look it up. Somebody help me out here. Hit that like button, people. Share this video. Let's get over 100. Who was... Yeah, Live Wires, too. Yep, Harmon Smith. Y'all think I was going after Live Wires? Y'all think I really went after Harmon Smith? Harmon Smith made a video on me, and I was like, who is this guy? Who is he? Who is he? Let's go into YouTube and just, like, type in Black Bond. Let's see. I have no clue who Eon of Oblivion is, but he's making videos on me. I have no clue who Deontay38118 is, but he's making videos on me. David Hayter, don't know. Let's try the regular Bond. Well, there's a video from Resurrection. Oh, Real Gamer 27. Remember him? That dude hated my guts. He probably still hates my guts right now. I don't even know if he makes videos anymore. He just started making videos on me randomly at one point. Let's see who else we could find here. Virgin Social Reject Black Bond. Yeah, that's a channel. Lethality. That's a channel. Renegade Operative. So liking lewd anime makes you a predator in real life and more talk. I don't even know who these people are. Oh, let's read some comments on his video. After getting my final block from Black Bond, the last weapon wheel guy who had me blocked on Twitter. So I decided to take to YouTube to openly chat on this growing subject, calling people losers and predators for liking little kids. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Imagine making underage anime titties a hill to die on. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, here's one. Mr. 100. Then we had Rags. Playthrough Media. Like, I don't even... The King. Black Bond wants to live in a police state. 1987 Mastermind. X-Dark. Like, I don't even know who these people are. And you've never heard of these people either. Sasori Obina, me. Playthrough Media. Oh, God, the finisher. The finisher. That was a guy. I think I've proven my point here, though, man. Got these random, out of nowhere, flying Raijin under a rock people just coming out of nowhere. Dudes attacking me from all angles, and then they wonder why they get attacked back. Never made any sense to me. What also doesn't make sense to me is this whole mental illness shield. First of all, if you have a mental illness, why are you online trolling? Why do you have an online troll channel, troll Twitter, troll persona where you like to antagonize people when you obviously suffer from a mental ailment? And I don't think it's wrong to point out to a person attacking you that, dog, why are you attacking me? You are mentally ill. You need to get some help. There's more important things you should be worrying about in life when you're mentally ill, when you're suffering from depression, than attempting to attack and to troll people online. And yes, if you do suffer from depression and you're dealing with it by trying to attack others and by trolling others, you are weak. You are weak in the sense that you are not trying to get yourself any kind of help. You are trying to attack other people, and you are using your mental illness as a shield. You are a person rolling down the street with a baseball bat in a wheelchair, smacking people up, saying, oh, you can't hit me back. I'm handicapped. But I guarantee you, if somebody in a wheelchair hit me in the back with a baseball bat, I'd drop kick them. I would drop kick them. I would clothesline them. I would push them and roll them down a hill. Hell, the real Jay Stone's right. Or no, the Black Blur. That guy had to make me an apology video. I just don't understand why people that are suffering from a mental illness are attacking people online. That is the ultimate in hypocrisy and the ultimate irony. I don't care how you do it, how you word it, how you say it, how you go about it. If you have a mental illness, you should not be attacking people online. Because when that person then defends himself, oh, you shouldn't be saying that's messed up to bring my mental illness. Why? Why? Once you enter the field of play, you are fair game. That one dude in the NFL, he's got one hand. He's on the field. What, if somebody breaks the tackle, was he supposed to say, oh, you can't juke to the left? I don't have a hand on my right hand. That's not fair for you to juke left. I'm handicapped on my left hand or my right hand. No. Mental illness or not, you get treated the same way as everybody else. And the crazy thing is this. These are the same people that keep saying, oh, it's Pride Month. This sucks. Why are we being force-fed it? Why do they get all this special treatment? I'm tired of being force-fed that. We need to treat these people differently and special. And yet these same mentally ill people that want to attack people online, they're acting the same way because they want special treatment themselves. And that makes no sense. If your argument is you shouldn't make fun of people that are mentally ill, and you are mentally ill, then you of all people should know that you shouldn't be making fun of anybody, attacking anybody, or antagonizing anybody. But you do. And I don't want to hear it. That, oh, somebody else crossed the line or somebody. No. Once you've thrown that first shot, you have become fair game. And I don't want to hear it. Because again, you guys use the word plenty of times. What was that word? What did it mean again? I might have to look it up again because, you know, we need definitions because we can't say that word. You guys use that word plenty of times. Less advanced in mental, physical, or social development. Y'all use it all the time. Y'all used it to that man who unfortunately passed a few days ago. You didn't have a problem with it then? Oh, but I'm just using that word. You're not really that word. How would you know? How would you know if you called somebody less advanced in mental, physical, or social development? How would you know that they aren't? There's plenty of people here on YouTube that are autistic that I never even knew. What was that one guy back in the day? Meatloaf? Meatloaf was an absolute nightmaric biblical beast in Halo. A straight out killer. Bro, when somebody told me that Meatloaf was autistic, I was like, word? This dude's a professional assassin in Halo. My man wasn't missing shots. Sniper rifle, 5 shots, 5 kills. Battle rifle, 3 shots dead. Plasma pistol, battle rifle, dead. Sticking grenades, map control, like, and people told me he was autistic. I was like, what? Huh? I mean, don't get me wrong. When you think of autistic people, there's different perceptions and there's different types. But until he told me himself and other people, I had no idea and would never have known. Which brings up my point. When you go around calling people less advanced in mental, physical, and social development and saying, oh, it's just a joke. I know that. How do you know? How do you know that person doesn't have a sibling who's less advanced in mental, physical, or social development? How do you know they don't have a friend, a family member, a brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle, anybody in their life? How do you know? Simple. You don't. And yet you continue to use it anyway to try to hide behind this excuse. Even more crazy is, can we talk about the racism here? Bruh. I mean, I've heard it all, especially today. 15-year-old anime weeb up here throwing around the N-word like it's nothing. Saying that my father left me at a young age and I'm just jealous. What? No offense, kid, but I don't think anybody would be jealous of a 2-parent household that is so dysfunctional they raised a 15-year-old anime weeb who's a racist. And you know what's crazy? They talk all this mess, but I never hear them calling out their own. Don't talk about mental issues. But when you show them that their boys are talking about mental issues, they'll see right through that. They'll see right by that. They're completely blind to it. They completely disavow it. They completely act like it never happened. Racism? First of all, I don't understand where I got to. I hate black people. Don't know why. Don't know where. But, racists just making up dumb racist things. But I had a guy that said, I'm not racist. I only said it one time, you're racist. Because then you said it an additional 20 times. I'm not a bad person. I just used a bad word. Huh? What? I mean, bro, we've seen this before. The archetype. Person, maximum age 21, 22, typically a teenager, never has their face on camera, never makes any YouTube videos with their face, potentially doesn't have a channel, anime avatar, looks up underage cartoon women, and they all act the same. They all act. Thank you, great exposer. If you weren't racist, why would you even think about using the word? Why would that word even come up? Jokes or otherwise. Because they think that being racist towards me will trigger me. Like I said, ones and zeros can't trigger me. But they think that's the go-to. And the funny thing is when I call them out, they say, oh, you're just triggered. You're pulling the race card. You're calling me oh, yeah, you're a racist. So why wouldn't I call you a racist? It walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a duck. Context isn't important at all because you're saying it to try to get a reaction. The N-word should never be typed on Twitter unless you're like you're talking about how they see us or something. What are you talking about where you need to use that word? Explain to me. They'll just throw out words and throw out racial slurs with nothing else involved. And then when you call them one of them, they'll hide behind, but you don't know what I meant. You don't know about the context. Bro, we know you just put it out there to get a reaction. Stop it. Stop it. You're not smart. You're not smart. Here's also a thing, right? A person who has never played a sport in their life, which is the vast majority of all these social reject losers, can never be a person who's played sports in trash talking. It will never happen. It cannot happen. Period. Somebody who's never played a sport in their life cannot trash talk a person who's played sports. It doesn't work. You just look at the people like, huh? I'm sorry, what did this fat sloppy nerd just say to me? Oh, am I allowed to call people fat, or is that against body positivity? Is that going to be an issue? Is that going to be a crime? Is that going to be the next thing, people complain about? I just find it crazy that people just get so hurt and emotional online that they resort to racism to begin with. I find it crazy, that people get so hurt online, they'll try to call you out on things you've said when they've said the same thing for years and years. And people were pulling out 2017 tweets where people were using the word for less advanced in mental, physical, or social development. 2017. Y'all got a rap sheet of 2+ years. It's not like it was a day or 2 weeks or a month. Y'all got a rap sheet for 2 years. And y'all want to complain about somebody saying the same thing that you said. Again, if somebody's mentally ill and they are attacking you, it is perfectly fine to point out their mental illness because they are trying to act out and lash out, and they are trying to use you as their means of stress relief. Like, bro, you are mentally ill. You need to chill out, get some help, and get up out of my face on Twitter or YouTube. But apparently that's demeaning and rude, telling you have a problem and saying that you should get help for your problem instead of spending your days being an anonymous Twitter troll or YouTube troll. Yeah, that's pretty ignorant of me. How dare me? Shit, I'm probably looking out for you more than your parents are. More than the rest of your trolling YouTube buddies. I mean, I could just type in my name right now on on Twitter, Black Bond or Black Bond with a 0 or Black Bond with an O, and I'm sure I could just find the most asinine things right now. Let's try this experiment. Black Bond, latest. We got a guy. Agreed. Etika's unfortunate situation exposing all the frauds, Black Bond included, where he had the nerve to say, I called it, post on this poor guy's death. Put the internet tough guy facade away for a minute, for God's sakes. Saying I called it. Bruh, I pointed out a simple, concise, and easy fact that my man needs help or something bad is going to happen. Do you see me gloating about it or anything? Do you see me hype about it or ha ha ha, I was right about it? No, absolutely not. More racist comment. Well, let's type in Black Bond with a 0. Let's see what we find. About that dancing thing, that's funny. If you pull the race card in real life or online, you are a... Yes, here it goes. You are one of those mentally less advanced... Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to read this stuff, really. It's pretty cringe. We effing get it. I use a racial slur. Racial slur. That's the 4th time. Oh, my God. Where are the parents in this, people? Where are the parents? Oh, Well, let's not forget Gamer Lives Matter. Gamer Lives Matter. He was upset. This guy on AGS, Ravishing Slick. I never heard of him until last week. He coming at me. He's upset. What's going on, people? Oh, Chad Ballin's right. We had people make up a fake Grindr account with a fake age, date of birth, height, weight, and location, match with somebody 900 miles away, and then claim it was me. Who would match somebody? Oh my God. People will go through far and far between. Let's use Alex's stream, for example, when talking about the Epic Game Store. Even Alex himself called me less advanced, mentally developed, socially, whatever, multiple times. And I'm like, huh, ain't that something? Because I know Alex suffers from ADHD. He suffers from a mental ailment. So why is he out there calling people less advanced mentally, socially, and physically? I don't get it. That's like me calling people. That is like me calling somebody a cripple. I have 2 bad knees. I'm going to go out and call somebody a cripple and say they can't walk. Would that make any sense? Would that make any damn sense? Probably wouldn't. Probably wouldn't. But I'm about to get on out of here, guys. All the criers and whiners, they can come in here, cry, call me a hypocrite. But again, you can't be hypocritical when you're always the one that responds. Of course, Ravish says I came at him because that's what they all say. Again, we've already proven it. I didn't even know who Ravish was until he started talking crap. So how could I even come at him? Ravish doesn't even have a channel. But I came at him first. Everybody out here literally been trying to use me since 2009 to try to make a name out of them for themselves by clout chasing, because they know I'm unbothered, I'm composed, I'm calm, I'm callous, I'm cool, and I destroy people ruthlessly. And they all want to be that first person to try to make their name on me. It hasn't happened yet, but people will keep trying. And then when they get clowned back, oh, Black Bond's a bully, Black Bond started it. Absolutely unbelievable. But thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to do some nerd things and play Magic the Gathering on cockatrice with my friends. Yeah, I'm a nerd like that. What you going to say? Intellectual, savior of the masses. Do something. Thank you, Blacktooth Grin, for that controller. There were no cookies in there. Disappointed. Offended. Yeah, we'll get on the waifu sims in the Steam Summer Sale. Already got my games going. But appreciate y'all coming out. Don't worry, this video will ruffle the feathers of plenty of people. There's going to be a whole bunch of tweets, a whole bunch of videos. You already know what's coming. People can't help themselves when it comes to me. They're like addicted to me. It's going to happen. So yeah, hit that like button, share it, hit the bell, subscribe to it, favorite it, dislike it. Do what you guys got to do. Next time you'll see me will probably be 4th of July videos, and people will probably be crying then too. Crying and complaining about me. What else is new? So, you guys enjoy your day. Have a nice one. Enjoy your summer. And peace out.